Welcome back. Now, I'm going to be telling you some steps that helped me to begin to read the scripture. Initially, I didn't used to read the scripture, not because I didn't want to, I simply couldn't read. Yeah, thank you. So, I had the scripture, which is the Bible, under my pillow. In my mind, I felt like, well, if I can't read, the content of the scripture somehow would get into me while I sleep. That was just my sense of reasoning then. I wasn't a Christian then, but I knew there is a God and I loved him anyway. That's so funny. Okay, so that's progressing on. I just took a few notes here just to help me go straight to the point. Now, I've talked about how I used to sleep under the scripture, well, the scripture as a pillow. Then I did a Bible school. The Bible school now is a Bible school, and we had to bring a Bible. I think I bought a proper Bible then because the Bible that I had was the one I was given from child. So I just carried it. So I think I bought a proper Bible when I was doing the Bible school. I actually did buy a proper Bible. I got addicted to buying Bibles. I was even buying Bibles and giving Bibles to people. And then during the Bible school, obviously we had to read the Bible, we had to read the scripture. So I felt intimidated. I couldn't read, so I didn't want to be called. So I was praying, Lord, please let them not call me to read the scripture. And then moving on, I promised myself that I would read the scripture when I return home. I remember the first day I was determined to read the scripture by myself at home. I was falling asleep. I'd never had that experience because I'd never tried to read the scripture. So I was like, what's this? So during that week, every time I try and read the scripture, I'm falling asleep. So I promised myself one of the days I must read the scripture, whether I fall asleep or not. So I found that I'm gonna go to a place that is hard for me to fall asleep and try and read the scripture. I sat on the staircase. Believe you me, I did fall asleep on the staircase. It wasn't safe. So don't try it. I never thought I'll fall asleep, to be fair. So I picked up my bag, my Bible, and I'll be so real, I went straight to bed because it was hazardous. I went to bed and then I tried again. I just kept trying until one day, one step at a time, I began to read the scripture. Be so real, I didn't understand what is going on. What's going on? Yes, I'm trying to pronounce, and but I'm not getting it right. So I remember moving on. I began to go to home cell, which is a fellowship in a house on a weekend, like a Saturday, or sometimes a Sunday after service, where brethren come together and do Bible studies together and share testimonies. So that helped me also. I began to pay attention how people pronounce words and all of that. I also tried to use Google as well. So these are steps that was helping me, and then also downloaded the Bible app on my phone. Try to listen to it as well. But there's a difference that helped me for real, and I still listen to my audio Bible today, but there's a difference when you listen to somebody else read the scripture to you, when you read the scripture and you hear your voice, and it's like a re-echo in, and then you hear a voice. The Spirit of the Lord will minister something to your spirit. That's an experience. What an encounter. No one can give that to you. Right? I'm not saying you don't get that if you listen to the audio Bible, but the 100% you get that when you're reading the actual Bible, because there's no distraction. and it's just you're listening out for the voice of the Lord. You're listening out for the voice of God to speak to you. And there's something about hearing your own voice as well. It helps you to retain when you read out. Okay, so that also on point, that helped me. Just trying to list a few things that helped me. So I talked about home cell, the Bible game. I downloaded Bible game on my phone, and I was playing Bible games, and that also helped me. Be careful with some apps, it will just bring up some incredible things opposite your faith. And you're thinking, what's this? I'm on a Bible game app, and what's this advert? So be careful which one. And I'm not advertising any, I'm just telling you what helped me. So, yeah, the disclaimer there. These are the things that helped me.